Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream with Rosquit. Today, I'm just going to bring you a short little stream for Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. I have never played this. I never had the opportunity to play the original. I've never played this. I was always interested, and it was a free game on the PlayStation Plus this month. So why not? I should not have any profile settings because I have just started. Okay, so let's. Same old, normal setting at the beginning. Now, I do know a little bit about the Easter eggs that happen in this game, just because I found them so hilarious. Between this and Dead Space, as well as this and the Mass Effect series, since this was originally an EA game. Bobo, it's okay. The cats are just playing. I hope. Yeah, so I am on... Oh, I was waiting for it to do something, and it was just telling me, if you see the screen, you are saving, and I was waiting for it to do something.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk.
Oh my.
Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years, the war raged. For 10 years, the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Well, this sounds like a very interesting D&D campaign, actually. Tarot or magic style cards? This is actually pretty crisp.
Alpha, Garan, could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Oh, I see. Oh, cool. Male, female, religious nation of the storied origin. Many Almeen come to the Feyland seeking freedom while honoring traditions of their homeland. Blacksmithing. Hardened by the high seas, Varani are just as frequently pirates and mercenaries as they are shrewd merchants. They favor swords and daggers as seaworthy weapons. Okay. The Sulfur are a proud and ancient people from the frozen lands of the north. The Sulfur judge themselves fit to divine right from wrong under wind, sun and sky, and mit and even-handed justice. Dolkulfur are renowned as sophisticated students of magic and diplomacy. While they do not shy from conflict, they prefer to resolve disputes subtly and with grace, or efficiently in silence. Okay, so you're definitely rogue style. I'll just do the first one for this run. God of Fire and Patron, fire damage, fire resistance, mana, physical damage and armor. God of Order, health and mana, plus 10% health. Yourself, plus 1% experience bonus. Oh, that is helpful though. Okay. Frykar, Athene, Thirdon, Mitharu, Yinadon. Interesting. I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm doing here, so let's just do... I don't know if I'm going to be using more magic or if I'm going to be using more physical, so let's just go ahead and do this. I'll go with you. I'm not really doing this for the long run as of right now, so we'll just count that as good for now.
And not in bad shape. Almain by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his arse. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
I will go with this for the moment. This is very similar.
You, then. Better luck next time.
This is very similar, just with that whole movement and the conversation they have. It was very similar to the actual first chapter of Thief. Ew. Oh, that's not disturbing at all. Is there supposed to be two characters? Maybe it's like the aura from that pile. Nope, I have two character models. At least in that scene I did. Okay. It is very dark in here. Secrecy is still important in our work, requiring specialized disposal of our unfortunate failures. Piling remains have become a concern in the lower cavern, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the waste. This should make disposable work slightly less horrible, although you should avoid drinking water from downstream of the ash dumps. Hardly a fitting rest for the poor things, but if any consolation, these weren't their original bodies in the first place. Okay, I'll take that. Does that do anything? I'll take it. Okay, inventory, weapons, primary, equip. Oh my! Yeah, that's rusty. But at least they actually made a rusty longsword look rusty. We should give bonus poison damage because you could probably get tetanus from it.
They're all over. Run!
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
Oh look, it's an ROUS.
Stay away!
Can I get some shoes? Or something?
Help! Anybody!
No child of dust shall escape. You! Up there, please help me! Please! More mortal scum? No matter. You'll all die. Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
Wait a minute. That sounds like Pete.
You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Oh my, you don't know? Oh, perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him. Professor Formerus Hughes. The Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming in through the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going! Oh my, you don't know. We've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here. I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew. The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going.
Okay, the voice acting's pretty good
He'll
in
be in his
this.
study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Let me get this door.
Inventory, armor. Better. Better. Can I have
This way.
shoes?
You go first.
Ah. Still don't have shoes. Thank you. I just asked for boots and I got them. Armor. Boots. There we go. I'm not running around a dungeon barefoot.
This is what they're after. greatest invention, the Well of Souls. Imagine an end to woe, an end to death.
Well,
I bet you're still groggy, but just keep moving. Move!
this way? Okay. Animations are very crisp, though, I will say that.
We're in one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Is that a shield? I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep expecting it to be over there.
Wait, do you hear something? More to offer!
The item radio wheel. Here you can have consumables.
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
I didn't. Oh, this person had one. Okay. When pressed options to learn how to equip it as a secondary weapon. Okay. Crude birch longbow. Okay. Pretty sure I need to have ammo. Ansel, you're standing in fire.
Bound to be useful. Move! Move! Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
Ow!
It's open. Go! Go!
This is pretty good for a looter RPG. Rusty lake plates. Is that gonna be... I'll take those. They don't go with my outfit, but they're better. Bless you.
Thanks.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size.
Okay. It's the gauntlets. Okay. Oh, so it's a full... Okay.
More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
Okay. Take that. Yes.
Look at the mortal bird.
Okay. Ooh, a lockpick.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems. Incredible! What are you?
Okay.
We need to get you to Professor Hughes. Move! Move!
Ooh, okay. Oh, and I can wear them over... Yes, wait. No. 15, 12. So yeah, this is better for just defense. Robes replace both torso and leg armor. Okay. Well, that's partially bad. Okay, because that means I have 20 went down to 15, but I do get mana regeneration now. Okay. Oh, yeah, giant spiders. Thought there would be some with the, you know, cobwebs all over the place. Ah, okay. Worn hand wraps. Oh, so this is if you want, like... This is for if you want to become a mage. Okay, so it's showing you, like, melee versus magic in this. Ooh, and a staff? Nine fire damage, 8 burning damage over 3 seconds.
It completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through.
Oh, that's cool. So these just have an innate...
Spiders, burn them! Burn them!
Okay. I don't know, magic is pretty good in this. You'll probably have to have, like, a few different weapon styles for each type. Okay. Took a little damage from the spider. I'm not disliking this, though.
Kids!
Yes, it
Get
could be
away!
worse.
What is this? That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well.
What? Then he'd better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those twatha make another push.
This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to Hughes. We can hold off the Tuatha here. We can't risk you getting killed. You're proof that the well can work. Don't you realize what that means? Just keep going past the top of the well. Hughes will be there in his study. I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
Go see Hughes. We haven't got much time.
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal. Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's boat.
Okay.
Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it.
Okay, so that makes sense. Those are both the same. I don't know, I kind of like the map. I kind of like everything so far. Ah, I see. So if I could always have one of these on standby if I need to. Yes, I already have all these. Okay. So it's really just figuring out. So this would make me like a true... Okay, we'll keep it like that for the moment. I can always switch it later.
I've seen the twatha this far west. I hope you're worth all this.
Yeah. Cool, I guess I wasn't going that way. It's like alchemy of some sort. Okay.
You've made it, and look at you, even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me, you must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once Fey folk of the Winter Court, but they've been twisted by their Lord Gadflow. But how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. The war has never touched Dalentarth. And why attack the well? The Fey are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on their pseudo-feudal court system alone. I am Fomerus Hughes, Scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work, the Well of Souls. And there's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. A side effect of the prismere? Shape of the basin? No. If only we had more time. I wish I could tell
Bobo,
you
it's
more,
okay.
but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Of course you do. Please, we must hurry. Good, good. We can't waste time. Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going? Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the lab!
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
Aw, I like him.
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Wow. Impressive. Ow. This works quite well, and I haven't used almost any of my magic.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
That. Ow. All right. Okay, let's go heavy. Okay. Yeah, you're weak to physical, looks like. Inventory, consumables. It's fine for now. Excuse me? Ow, I can't see him. Gotcha. I didn't know what I was doing there. Okay. Yeah, he was not weak to fire, so... Ooh. Used for sage crafting, can be used to craft powerful gems. Okay, inventory. Accessories. Yes. There we go. So I can have a ring on each hand. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay. Ooh, oh my. Okay, alchemy. Unstable potion. Increases chance to successfully harvest reagents. Repair kits. You can harvest components from some enemies in the world. And other characters displayed on the minimap. Oh, okay. Difficulty when spelling magical wards. Improves buy and sell gold costs at merchants. It's always helpful. Bribe costs for crimes are decreased by 20%. Increases your chance to persuade others to your way of thinking. Okay. So these aren't even combat. These are all just like... Sight range are... NPCs want stealth. Increases the duration of time you can remain hidden before others will notice you. I don't know. Mercantile and persuasion both sound good. Oh my god. Okay, it must be at least level 8. Okay. Wait, do I already have these? I do. Oh, now here we go. Okay. What is this? I see. Okay. So finesse. Okay. Locks charge, special attacks for the longsword. Okay, so we'll do that. That. Can I do another one on that? Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just playing for the moment. Hi?
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have! Alistair is remote enough that we don't get a lot of visitors. And with our research, fewer visitors means fewer questions. Oh, you mean Agar? He visits Hughes every once in a while. I never could figure out why they got along. He's friendly enough, if a bit odd. You should be able to find him in Gorhart, just down the road, past the ruins. You can't miss it. We all knew Fomerus was a genius, but I'll admit, even I had my doubts about him being able to bring the dead back to life. Guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked. I just don't understand the Tuatha. I mean, most Fae aren't violent. The wild ones can be, but no more than any forest animal. But the Tuatha are some sort of cult among the Winter Fae. Before they invaded Erethel, no one could have imagined the Fae ever marching to war. Brilliant idea, the Well of Souls. Plucks dead people out of the ether, rebuilds their body, and brings them back to life. At least that's what it was supposed to do. Guess we'll never know if it worked now. You should be safe.
Told them we needed more guards. I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you. Did they really have a troll? I don't know how the Twatha found us, but if they had a troll, it couldn't have been an accident. Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade. We started building here when they found Prismere in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Twatha this far out west, though. Fate weavers? Ah, charlatans. You swears, baby.
Sorry.
But I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards.
Yeah, so that was the things that we saw.
Hughes ran off, you say? I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's tougher than he looks, and he's always got a plan. They're technically a type of wild fae. Related to the fae of the summer and winter courts, actually. Dangerous enough in the wild. The Twatha also used them in their army. I never did trust fae to begin with. Well, those Twatha are the worst sort. They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha for years now. But the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know about this place? Good luck out there.
Oh, well that sucks.
Thank Matharu, another survivor. Are there any more? I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. This was supposed to be a nice isolated grove. So much for that. You don't see many fate weavers nowadays, but they were very popular when I was a girl. My parents even hired one to advise them on raising my sister and me. But these days, you're lucky if you can find a single fate weaver in a big city. Most have been run out of town. Morris Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation. The Well of Souls was a dream that was almost too good to come true. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do? The well was a beautiful dream, an end to death, a cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. It could have saved the world. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price. Stay safe. We'll...
Okay, let's do some exploring now. Holding circumstances to following it will lead you to your... Oh. Well, hold on. I need to move a little bit here. Move. I'll go bottom left. It doesn't seem like much happens down here. Pulsing what? Ooh, sweet, I got something. Used in the crafting of potions and alchemy workbenches. Novice string, threadbare lining. Oh, I haven't. That's right, I have limited inventory. I forgot. Temporary bonus. Different deities will confer different bonuses to your character. Okay, so I gotta...
You! I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded.
Hi, sweetie.
The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime. I don't have... Okay, here. It's all I've got, plus what I got paid for the information. I don't want any part of this. I'm going home to Odessa.
Okay. It's the little... Oh, that's that. Okay. I think I can try to harvest this. I did. Damn. So there's a lot of reagents that you can find.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be successful. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but its success would come on the day that Hughes was to die. The old man took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Oh.
You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. Then that means... it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
When your fate meter is full, the fate pulse, you can use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. It greatly increases your speed and attack power and lasts until either your fate meter runs out or your fate shifts, or you fate shift an enemy. Their fates will begin to unravel. As you defeat enemies in reckoning mode, their fates will begin to unravel. Move near an unraveling enemy and press X to perform a fate shift. This uses your remaining fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grants you an experience bonus. Oh my! I will take that. Oh, well, that's an interesting place to die. Huh. How do you stay like that?
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? Hughes may have brought you back to life, but that was still part of fate's plan. Nothing short of a god can do what you did. Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Oh, cool. Fate is blank, formless, and ready to be forged. Oh. I see. Well, I'm just gonna take this one. Oh, do I have to choose one? Ugh. Oh, kind of like...
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus.
Nice job with your ventriloquism there.
And there isn't. Or there's something very wrong with you.
Cool.
It could mean nothing. Or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrim. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Joven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods.
Excuse me.
But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one. But that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there. What could this all mean?
Ah, that's what I was saying. Damn it. Okay. Let's go a little farther.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olain's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Okay. So, package of special items. They are currently being stored in a chest in Gohart Village. Meet Arden. Okay, so I have to go to Gohart anyway. Okay. Level 10 plus. Okay. Smooth mercenaries that have discovered a route to the Teeth and Narrows, an unexplored land to the south of Dalentarth. Expedition. Let's see. I feel like I still have to go this way anyway, so. Hi? Ow! Okay, I don't know if that... I don't know if there's like a, good and evil system in this or not. So I'm not finding it. Yeah, it looks like getting alchemy is going to be a big help.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close.
Stay alert.
Go back to your business. Go on. Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. They grew them. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace. At least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is unnatural. That's my opinion.
Can you stop moaning?
Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red the Dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls. Or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your hands. I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of warriors ventured inland to strike behind our lines. Believe the stories, friend. The Tuatha were mad. They have been touched by a dark magic. They are wholly corrupted, and they are the enemy. I don't know if you noticed, but St. Ordwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all. The Brothers of St. Ordwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what goes on behind those closed doors. You might call it a Fae nation, one of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not exactly allies, but they do let us be, most of the time. It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Tuatha, a vicious clan of killers who wish to defeat and enslave all mortals. Are you playing a trick on me? I would hope so. We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in a deadly embrace. Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose. You might call it a Fae nation, one of two. It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned the...
Greetings. I don't care what your race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, when it's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning.
What are you all staring at?
But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Bye now.
Try the corner shop for supplies.
I need a drink.
Can the guards look after your kin, Rika? Describe, yet she is a shadow. She misses you, my friend, as do we all. I will watch over her since you cannot, and I will visit you often. Who would have guessed I would come to a mission and trade a prison for a cloister? If only we had both escaped. Alas, the bars were too strong, the Tuatha too cruel. Oh. Oh, the visionary made Mitharu.
Cast down the brothers of St. Odwig's. Only when they fall to earth will they realize they are not above us. Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets. Their light of hope will.
There's a lot of background in this game where I'm just like, okay, what does he have to talk to?
If such not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's divine order governs all, even the Fae. It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am as legitimate as any monk. You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing shadow over all of Gorehart. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own. She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. By its appearance, you'd assume Gorehart is a pleasant place. Never make assumptions. He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply those that the church deems worthy.
Okay.
Exhausted.
Are you content to live among the lives of the mission? They look down their eyes at you. They laugh at your ignorance.
Welcome to St. Odwig's Perpetual Mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work. The Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong, chaos or order. I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. I live my life as an example of Mitharu's wishes for our kind.
So you say.
Frustrating, that one. Stubborn to the spirit. She claims to know the will of Mitharu better than those of us who have spent a lifetime studying scripture. If only she would be touched by the hand of reason. The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself, before his demise at the hands of trolls. We honor him by converting the Fae to the worship of Mitharu. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But that does not keep us from trying. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Faelands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
Ow, I'll get him out.
Oderath is a savage land. Every day we must face both the beasts of the wood and the evil of wicked hearts. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fae and Alpha, trust and temptation. He is like a baby, eyes wide at the world around him. Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fae ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. He is a good boy, but our youngest, and Egan often suffers from doubt. That is to be expected. One can only grow out of conflict, especially conflict of the spirit. I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient, rash. He wanted a faster way to enlightenment and power. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village. May Mitharu protect you.
Okay.
What is the mission hiding? Why?
There we go. Now I can do this. Create new save. Alright, so that was, I'm going to say, the prologue and just getting a taste of the quest for Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. A lot of stuff just kind of exploded and just, like, I don't know where to even go. I've completed one quest, which was the prologue sequence, I'm going to call it. But now I have Crisis of Faith, I have the building bridges, I have special delivery, I have to meet Arden. Wait, Arden was... Wait a minute.
These are the questions we all should be asking. The
Wait.
Fae are not our enemy, only those who seek to poison
Alden,
us.
okay. I was about to say, is like, wasn't Arden in one of the grave markers? No? Okay. Never mind. But anyway, gonna go ahead and cut this here. Just wanted to check this game out, since it was free for the month and I've never had a chance to play it. Rather enjoyable. Excellent story. Voice acting is really good. Combat is fluid. I can see why this would have done well back on the PS3 era. Unfortunately, it was in combat with two of EA's other games, which was Dragon Age and Bioshock, Dragon Age and Mass Effect. So I can't say anything negative about it so far. It kind of drags a little bit with all the talking, but how are you going to get any dialogue or sense of what the world is like if you don't get it? But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Just as I said, wanted to do a quick little one for this series, for the show, and we will continue on probably, I can guarantee next Wednesday, but I don't know much about anything in between. So I will guarantee seeing you next Wednesday. If one shows up in between, hooray, I will be excited to join you for another show. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next stream. So see you later, everyone.